All right, so we're going. Here we go. So again, mine. I'm getting kind of bored of it because I do the same one every time. But I'm gonna do it again. Get up. Get up. Now I might do something like this. Darn it! And I can get up early, or I can get up on time, or I can get up late. Now it's important you put in these what are called indicator variables. In other words, you can only generate Excel can only generate numbers. So me personally, I get up early probably 20% of the time, 75% of the time, and that's 105. You dope. That's supposed to be 20. There you go, bib. And so that leaves the other 5% down here. Okay. So I'm gonna do. Go to data. Data analysis, random number generator. And then what we're going to do, we're going to generate one variable, of course, every time. But this time, first time we're going to do 1,000 variables, 1,000 of them. And for the input and value, you're going to go here and here. And output range, we want those in A2 because we can. Boom. Okay, so while column A is highlighted, I'm going to go Control F, find and replace. We're going to replace zeros with early. Place all. Ones with on time. 2, oopsie daisy. 2s with late. Cool. Now we're done. Now what we're going to do, we're going to highlight all of A there. Go back to the Home tab. Custom sort. Click on the corner over here. Going to go custom sort. We're going to go, my column has headers. So we're going to sort by get up. So there they are. What I'm going to do is highlight my earlies. Goodness sakes, that's a lot of earlies. All right, so there were 206 earlies. But that's really not that weird because we were expecting 20%, which is 200 of them. So there you go. I'm going to jot that down just for a second. I don't know. I could do this in a different order. Oops, 206. But I'm going to go this way. I'm just going to keep doing this as I go, I guess. So what I need to do is I need to have leave, given, and then early. So I guess go out and play this chainsaw today. I'm jealous. Early, on time, late. And I'm going to do the same thing down here. And again. And all I'm going to change is this is going to be on time. So this is the probability that I leave whatever, given that I got up on time. And this one's going to be, oh, fart. That one was right, you dumbass. This one's going to be on time. Boy, I get irritated with myself. Be nice if I wasn't so doom. There we go. Wait, how about that, huh? All right, then. Good night, nurse in a bucket. 0, 1, 2, and because I'm lazy, Control C, Control V, Control V, boom. Bam, there you go, friends. Now, if I leave, okay, given I got up early, that's probably I leave early. Hey, it's pretty good. So maybe 30%. Maybe 63%. Maybe 7%. Again, just making those numbers up. Only thing they have to do is add up to 100%. Probably I leave early given I got up on time. That's probably not very good. This is going to be like 99. Oh, shut up. 0.89 or something. I don't know. Just making up numbers now, friends. It doesn't really matter. It does and it doesn't. I want it to be as accurate as possible, but I just don't really leave late, so it doesn't really make any difference. Well, it's hard to leave early when you get up late, so I'm going to have a big fat 0 there. On time, for me, it just means I don't get to drink as much coffee at home. That's really all it boils down to. So over here, I'm going to have leave. And then, so I'm going to do early first. So I'm going to go to data. This time I'm going to generate 206 of them. That's what I noticed from what I highlighted before. Click on this bit here. Get rid of these dudes. Put these ones in instead. That's nice. And I don't want it in A2. I'd like it in B2. Thank you very much. Bam. Okay. Scroll down a ways. Let's go see where the rest of them left off. So we're looking at lates this time. So lates are here. Oh, fiddle faddle. Come on, Betsy. 46 of them, you'll notice. And we're going to start on 208. Okay. So we're going to go to data analysis. We want 46 of them. And B208. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that right off the bat for I don't forget. Okay. And then let's go and change. Now, again, this is what I messed up in class today, so make sure you don't screw this up. The lates are here. Boom, done. Okay, that means the rest of them are all obviously on times. The way to remember that, though, just go up here to the end of them. So on 254. And 758. Or 748, sorry. 254. Cool. Now, let's shinny back up here. And let's grab our on-time probability. Bam, done. So, in theory, we did it right. Yay! Okay, so what you do, highlight that, Control F. Nice. Okay, now this is part we get to pay attention. We got to highlight both columns. We're going to go to custom, sort again. This time we're going to filter by leave, and then I like to add get up. It's not 100% necessary, but I like it. So there you go. So then I need to have traffic, given leave. So given that I left early, on time, or late, what's traffic going to be like? Light, medium, heavy. And as we talked about in class today, it could be a situation where it's never light, so it could always be heavy if you lived certain parts of town. That could be very true. And, oops, this should say leave. Big moron. This should say leave early. This one should say leave on time. And this one should say leave late. Cool. So then the only questions are, what's the probability of that? Well, if I leave early, it's about a 80% chance maybe you hit light traffic in about a 0.19 and 0.01. And then on time, depends on what part of town you live in, And if you leave late, you're hosed. Oh, fart. What happened? Okay. So for the earlies, again, let's go find how many earlies we got here. Uh, 143 earlies. So data analysis. 143 of these suckers. And I'd like this to be in C2. Thank you very much. And then here we need the traffic, given that we left early, which is up here. Oh, rats. I made a boo-boo, which I'm sure you all noticed earlier, but you're too kind to say anything. Well, I was going to say, Jay, but yeah, whatever, dude. Whatever. It's fine. I don't care. No, it's fine. I don't care. It's fine. It was 143. I guess we'll find out in a minute when I screw it up. Here. All right, how do we do? Oh, friends, it's like I know what I'm doing. Weird. Just freaking weird, man. Now, notice we're on 145. And then 41, 141, 145, and 41. Come on. And here, and we want lates for these. Don't screw that up. Okay, so if you scroll down, oh, fiddle faddle. Get up there, you hippie. Good night, nurse. All right, so we're 186. 186 and 186 and 816. 186, 816. Okay, and let's get these out of there. And we want the ones for on time, which are here. And okie dokie. And remember, this is traffic. Cool. Now, grab this column, control find, place. We're going to replace zeros with light. And then we're going to do ones with medium. And then we're going to do twos with heavy. Hey, that's heavy, man. Sweet. Okay. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is highlight this data. Again, you're not going to simulate the next column, because again, there's no reason to stop with 3 per se, then I want you to. Okay. So here, when I get up, affects when I leave. When I leave, affects my traffic. Sweet. I'm going to then go insert, pivot table. Again, I'm going to do my first variable on the row and the values. My second variable on the column. There they are. And again, as promised, there's 9 outcomes, except that this one never happened because I never left early when I got late. Okay. So in fact, there's really only 8 outcomes there, but technically 3 choices, 3 choices, 3 times 3 is 9. And I want traffic, my third variable, on the filter. So I'm going to filter it by let's do light traffic first. Okay. So what I want to see you do is I want you to type out something like this. Get up early. That's the first thing that happened. Left early. Sweet. light traffic. As a matter of fact, everything in the table right now is light traffic. So that happened 45 times. I was late 0 of them. Okay. Get up early, leave on time. Oh, and by the way, there is never a time when I had leave late. Apparently, well, maybe you see, there's no leave lates on here. Do you see that? There's no vertical leave lates. There's only actually 6. I thought there was 8, but I can't count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There was never anywhere I got up any of these times and then left late. Okay, I just never did, apparently. So that's cool. And then leave on time, or well, leave on time, and then meet again light traffic. Happened 8 times. If I got up early and I left on time, it's up to you. Maybe I put 1 late time. I don't know. We'll see. Get up late, leave on time, light traffic again. Light traffic, I don't know. It only happened twice, but I bet you I wasn't ever late those 2 times. That's a guess. It's up to you, though. Get up on time, leave on time, light traffic. And where are we at here? That's going to put us 65 times. Light traffic, maybe 2 or 3 times I'm late. I don't know. Sure. That's a guess. Oh, darn it. Just a minute. Cool. All right. And then we got one more. Get up on time. Leave on time. Oh, shoot. The last one was leave early. Well, the last one was leave early, so I'm going to put a 0 on that one. Sorry. Leave on time. It happened 73 times. I'm going to put 2 of those late, maybe. Now I'm going to filter by medium traffic. With medium traffic, you see there's 9 outcomes, although there's none here, okay? And I'm going to go through all of those, okay? But for instance, let's just cut to the chase here. If I leave late and get up late and I leave late, oh man. If I leave late, there is going to be traffic and I'm going to be late and it's going to be ugly. And medium traffic when I left late, you know, those 5 right there, for instance, yeah, I'm probably going to be late, okay? So again, if I get up early, leave early, medium traffic. That happened 18 times. But maybe 2 of those I was late. I don't know. Get up early, leave late. I don't know what you're doing dinking around. Medium traffic. Listen, if I left late and there's medium traffic, I bet I'm late 5 of those times. Who knows? Okay, get up early, leave on time, medium traffic. And that happened 62 times. So, boy, medium traffic, though. I don't know. Maybe I'm late 5 of those times. Again, that's just a guess. I'm going to continue going. I'm going to go through all of these ones. And then I'm going to filter by heavy. And these ones show up. When it's all said and done, like I said, there should have been 27 of them. There won't be 27 because there was never any in this row on any of them. There wasn't any in this row on this particular one. And in the first one, there wasn't any of these columns at all. Okay? So whatever it is, when you're all done, I want you to simply go equal sum. Oops, not dumb. Sum of all of these that you put in there. Okay? All of them, not just the ones I did. I know all of them. And let's say it comes out to be 15. Cool. But let's say maybe yours came out to be 42. Or not, 420. Cool, 430, whatever. If you were late 430 times, then your probability of being late is 43%. So the idea behind this is each of these things depends on the next, all right? Obviously, they're dependent. But what I want to know is what's the probability that I am late on any given day? If this is really true, if I was late 43% of the time, boy, I have some personal issues. And I wonder why my boss isn't canning me, you know what I'm saying? Because that's pathetic. If it was instead 15 times out of 1,000, that's 1.5% of the time, which is diddly squat. You know, probably is the reason why the boss hasn't fired me yet. Okay? Again, that's the way I want you to work through it. First column, our first variable on the row and the values, row and values. Second variable on the column, third variable here, and then filter by one of them at a time. You don't have to have 3 levels. You could have 2, 2, and 3, or 2, 1, 2, 3, and 3, or 2, 2, and 2, whatever. Totally up to you. I think to a point, up to 3 is kind of good, but once you go beyond that, it's ugly. No one wants to do that, and you're not really doing anything. It's just more work for yourself. But you certainly don't have to do 3 either. Okay, but you do need to go through all of them. All right.